My special guest today is Kim Homan. She is from Silverfit. Kim, we're going to talk today about active aging or healthy aging. Welcome to the show, first of all.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
So tell me what you mean when you talk about healthy or active aging.
So a lot of people, when they start to get a little bit older, they see that there's changes happening and they feel maybe a bit slower, they're a little bit more hunched, things might not be as easy to do. And a lot of people sort of have the attitude of, oh well, that's just what happens when you get older, I must just accept it and sit on my couch. And we want to try to break that mindset, and we want to say that these are your golden years. You've worked so hard all of these years. This is the time to relax and reap the rewards. And so many people aren't able to do that because they're limited by their functional capacity. And we want to show people that you can get up, you can get moving, and you can age in a healthy and well way, and you don't have to be limited by sort of the things that happen when you get a bit older, but we can fight those and change them.
So you come from an organization called Silverfit, which we'll talk a little bit more about later, but you're a biokineticist by training, so you work on the aging gracefully part physically.
Yes, so we look at what people can do. We look at their different muscle strengths, weaknesses, things that have happened, injuries, diseases, conditions they might have, and we look at using exercise to counteract those, to lessen the symptoms and to help them to be more functional.
What age band are you looking at? I mean, when we talk about older adults, where do you start to look in terms of age?
So with the advancement of modern medicine, people are living a lot longer now, and we're finding that what used to be considered old is actually now quite young. So Silverfit deals mostly with people in their 60s and 70s, but exercise and aging is really anyone of any age. But certainly the things that would benefit older adults are relevant all the way through to 100 and more if you live that long, because any older adult should be exercising and should be moving.
And now, there might be people listening out there thinking, oh gosh, this is another boot camp. The last thing I need. Is it active and rigorous, or is it just measured in a way that it's beneficial?
Yeah, so I always say to people when they come and they're a little bit scared, I say, don't worry, we're not training for the comrades. We want to just work on functional ability. So things like getting up out of a chair without having to use your hands, getting down on the floor to be able to play with your grandchildren, going to the shops, being able to walk all around and not feel tired and breathless. It's being able to do the things you want to do, and that's different for everyone. And so I say, what is it that you want to be able to do in your day? Let's work on getting you to be able to do that. And it's different for everyone, but we really focus on functional.
The voice of Kim Homan. She's from Silverfit, a biokineticist by training, and she's my guest on Classic Living, Classic Wellness feature. Kim, we're going to take a short piece of music, and after that we're going to talk a little bit more about your organization, Silverfit. Welcome back to the Classic Wellness feature on Classic Living with me, Kutlwano Masote. My guest is Kim Homan, and she's from Silverfit. Kim, just to get straight into the details of Silverfit and the work that you do, how often do you run these, I guess I can call them gym sessions?
Yeah, so exercise classes, we have them in different sites around Johannesburg. We are hoping to expand, and we keep expanding, but at the moment we have 6 sites around sort of the ring of Johannesburg. All of our sites have classes twice a week, so you can go onto our website. It's www.silverfit.co.za, and all the information that you need is there about the exact sites and times and where they are. We encourage people to be exercising, so we want you to come and hopefully come twice a week. Some people come more, some people come less. We encourage people to get up and moving.
What's your golden standard in terms of how often and how long people in this age band, 60 and above, should be doing some of this exercise?
So the ACSM guidelines say that all adults should be exercising at least 150 minutes in a week. And you can break that up however you want. So our classes are 45 minutes, and we encourage people to come twice a week so that they're getting a sufficient amount of exercise. But like I said, it's all about what you can manage, and B, what you're wanting to do. So if you are wanting to be a higher level of fitness, you do need to do more. If you're wanting to, if you have other things happening, you maybe can just focus and just manage a certain number of sessions. It's all up to you, and we really want to meet you where you're at. But we encourage people to be striving for 150 minutes a week, or at least doing 2 classes a week.
I have to ask you, so I have my maternal grandmother is the only person that I knew that had 3 hip replacements. So
Sure.
the one was done twice because she lived so long. Things like that are associated with getting old, whether it's hips, whether it's even eyesight that deteriorates. Can you draw direct benefits from doing some of the exercise that you do?
Absolutely. That's a big portion of what we do. For example, like you mentioned with the hip replacement, they're cutting through your muscle to get to that section, and then they're putting a whole new joint in there. And then you rest for 6 weeks, a few months, depending on how your recovery is. And so those muscles have atrophied and they've gotten a lot weaker. And so it's extremely important to then strengthen those muscles again and to teach the brain how to use this new joint that's in your body. So exercise has benefits for all sorts of chronic conditions. It has a lot of benefits for your heart, for your lungs, for your muscles. And a lot of people do have joint replacements because, as we said, you're living longer. So your joints aren't quite living as long as you are. And so a lot of people have knee and hip replacements and other joints. And it's super beneficial to be doing exercise. I'd actually say it's essential.
In wrapping up our discussion with Kim Homan, she is a biokineticist and she also runs, or part of the team that runs SilverFit. Kim, other than the website www.silverfit.co.za, are there any other platforms where you can be followed on social media, Facebook?
Yeah, so we have a page on Facebook, and please go and like us. I put a lot of things out there about how you can age well and bits of information all the time. So yeah, you can definitely go follow it. You can email us at info@silverfit.co.za. But if you just go to the website, go onto Facebook, you'll find us there.
The voice of Kim Homan, who is a biokineticist, talking to us about aging actively and aging gracefully. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Classic 1027.